But we did it. Somehow, at least 50 of you guys decided to subscribe and follow along with your old boy, Willie Rips. So I am super excited. I could not be more ecstatic, elated, or whatever E words I could use, energized to get this going. I don't know what I'm doing to anyone who is a stranger to Willie Rips or myself. I am just going off the cusp and hoping something fun happens. This whole channel is basically about a fool. That fool is me. Falling back into ripping cards. And you guys can follow along as I kind of learn what I'm doing again after like 20 or more years, to be honest. I I was ripping Pokemon packs way back in Gen 1, and I got back in with some 151 cards. I ripped a Charizard SIR, and bam! I like a challenge, and I'm a bit obsessive compulsive. Therefore, I am doing a goal to rip a card a day. Let's go, Cleona! Woo! What's up? We got a goal to rip a pack a day, hopefully for the whole year. So I've got some stuff going on. But speaking of the lonely, lovely Cleona, hello. She is my fiance, and she sent me this. Boom. Take my phone off the stand and pull back. This lovely Charizard EX Super Premium Collection. It was for Christmas, and it arrived early. And I have been such a good boy that I gave myself a goal of getting to 50 subs so I could go live and open this up for everyone. So I've been holding on to this for a hot minute, but it feels good to actually achieve a goal, even if it's a little one, and get to rip live. It's way easier than editing. I like doing my shorts, but I'm not a huge fan of going out there and doing all the editing. Also, this is amateur hour, but it truly works. This is my phone stand for anyone out there. Exactly 4 pieces of Lego. And I'm also a big Lego guy, so you can see some of the other nerddom, so you know I'm official. All right, so I'm going to put this stand down. We're going to look at some stuff, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we do get a Charizard EX. Actually, slow down, Will. You're too excited. Let's pull back, and let's see what is the text that comes on this box, and we'll go from there as we're peeking around. So we've got Charizard EX Super Premium Collection. I'm not going to read all of this text. This usually more pertains to the playing style of the cards. And I'm definitely into trying to play Pokemon cards, but I mostly play on the app. And yes, I am one of those guys who got back into it through the app. But here's what we're getting. A foil promo Charizard EX, 2 foil cards, Charmander, and the Charmeleon. 1 card display figure featuring Charizard, which I'm actually quite excited to rip out of here, and then 10 Pokemon booster packs. I don't know if I'm going to rip all the packs today. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I'm planning something else. Maybe for a future video or excitement. But what we'll do is we'll rip into this box. We'll check out its contents, and we'll rip at least 5 packs. We got to give people something. We got 50 subs. So we'll do 1 pack for every 10 subs that got us this far. And guys, once again, thank you so much, because I am absolutely just a jabroni who's currently laid off and unemployed and is having the time of my life as I rip Pokemon cards. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one hand, so guys, we're going to go to the Poke stand and just chill out. So while I'm sitting here ripping this, a couple questions. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Nidoking, and then it's a toss-up with Bulbasaur. He's pretty sweet. Okay, so we did crack her open, and we'll get to hoping. So we're going to pull out some of these things. I think these will be the cards, so I'll throw this behind me. Not actually throw it. I'll put it behind me, and then I'll pull it back out once we get the contents of this box going. So, you know, it's always Charizard. They love Charizard. Charizard gets the people going, gets the people moving. All right, so I'm going to throw this down. Boom. We'll get this. We'll spin it around. Thick boy Charizard. Thick boy Charizard. All right. So while you look at that, I'll see if there's anything else in this box as I tossed it aside like a petulant child on Christmas. No, it currently is just some cardboard. So let's unleash this Charizard. And straight up, thanks again to my fiance Cleo. She is definitely into figures and knows that I'm not. But it was a really good gift because I'm really glad I got this guy. Ooh. Rippin'. Now, New Day, I'm not replacing you, but for the sake of this vid, yes, you have been phased out for the Flaming Charizard. And now, guys, let's look at some of the promo cards that came with this set. We got one out. Just lock her in there. And then each pack comes with a promo and 5 boosters. I think I know what the boosters are, but I'm not sure until I've opened this. So that'll be fun for me as well. We got another card and a promo. And we got 5 more boosters. Oh, guys, this feels good to rip this many packs. Because I got to say, can I say I am absolutely a jabroni. I don't have a lot of money. No one is sponsoring me. If you want to, please send me anything. Thank you. I'm just a guy who really likes this and has fun with the goals. And I enjoy doing this, and I like talking to myself. So I might as well talk to all you guys while I do it. So we're going to sleeve these 3 Charizards right now, or family of Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Get those sleeved up. And we'll take a quick look-ski. Dang, here we go. Hey, guys, Slowpoke. Woo, damn, T's tough. Yeah, it is. Hi, Hassan House. How we doing? Probably butchered your name like I butcher Pokemon cards. So we have the Charmander. It is from the original SV set. Correct me all the time in the comments because I'm learning, but I make mistakes all the time. It's kind of the brand. But you can see it's got the Cosmic Hollow Foil. That lets us know it is a promo. So I'll put that aside. I'll check it out later. Next, we evolve to Charmeleon. I mean, I do like that he's looking back to you. That's very Charmeleon. He is like the stereotypical brooding, angsty teenager. So, perfect. And then we have the Scarlet Violet Charizard. So these guys might be from a different set. I gotta look at the stamps. Okay, yeah, so that's Mew. So it's 151. I should know that as I'm chasing 151. But there you go, Charizard. So let's see how this card thing works. Is sure somewhere in here you slide the card in and it looks all cool. Oh, probably wasn't a 10. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it, team. Something like this. I don't know. I gotta look. If you have this, tell me in the comments because I'm butchering it. But I don't care. That's fun. It's fun to screw it up. I actually don't know. I gotta. Okay, we're gonna come back to that because you can just lean there, still do your job. But as I told you guys, on brand that I'm gonna embarrass myself. And going live is the perfect proof that I am an absolute amateur hour. So we looked at the cards. Cards are fun. Okay, Charizard, get out of there. I really do want to see. There's got to be something I'm missing or I'm just too slow. But man, once again, thank you, Cleona, because this is super cool now that I'm looking at it. All right, I digress as my ADD kicks in. We got packs. Hey! Packs. So, packs on packs on packs on packs on packs on packs. It's exciting to open these many packs. But as I was saying before, guys, I'm definitely not rich. I definitely am not sponsored, and I definitely recommend anyone who's doing anything, but especially Pokemon, has a plan because it can be expensive and it can be a little crazy. So I set budgets. I've been pretty lucky on Marketplace as well by going through it, and I have some goals. So for anyone listening live that doesn't know, yes, I am going to rip a pack a day for the whole year, and I think I'm going to start theming my months. So I've already picked up enough for February, so get ready for Phantasmal February. It'll be easier for me, so I have one binder I'm trying to collect and things. But let's look at the cards we got in this set, because there's definitely a few I haven't opened before, and that's exciting. So we have a Scarlet and Violet Temporal Forces. I think that's a pretty cool pack. We have Obsidian Flame. So also looks like a cool pack. And Stellar Crown. So pretty cool. So there are some higher end Scarlet and Violet packs that I'm not currently chasing. What's next on the list? We have Paradox Rift. This is super fun because these are right now 4 packs that I haven't ripped anything out of. And we are going to dip into that today. And then, surprise, surprise, we have the same on the other side. Except we have to add a Twilight Masquerade. So, just to see if anyone is out there, I know at least Cleo is, write in the comments, do you want this gooey pile of green in a jug that has a name I always screw up? Or do we want the terrestrialized ghost resurrected dragon that shoots its offspring out as missiles? Okay, we'll just let that sit there. If no one says anything, I'll follow my heart. But we'll just see. So we'll give it like 10 seconds in the comments to go, do you want me or do you want me? Well, the fate is in your hands. While I'm waiting, I'm going to pull a few of these cards back. Ghost one. We saying ghost like Ghost Dragon? All right. Ghost Dragon it is. You will go into a pack for later. Just so we can see the fun other 5, we've got Weird Jar Masquerade. We've got Obsidian Flames. Dude, I can't even tell what that is. But, you know, that's cool. That shows how much I'm an amateur. We've got Paradox Rifts. That's a very cool cover. The Stellar Crown. Like, straight up, guys, I have played absolutely every single Pokemon game. But I know everyone doesn't like that, but I think it's funny and cool looking. But honestly, I play them, and then I kind of forget unless Pokemon has a crazy impact on me. Me and my little brother have been playing Pokemon games since they first came out. Got them at Toys R Us. He always picks the blue version and a water starter. Shout out to Al, his Blastoise. I always choose red and a grass starter. That's why Bulbasaur is the #1 Pokemon. So, guys, Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. We got 5 packs. Why don't we see what we get? Okay, Charizard, I'm gonna have to bump you out of the way just for a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you're gone. We'll bring you back for the end of the video. But at this point, it's ripping time, guys. So we're gonna rip some packs. And I've been a really good boy, and I've just been doing roughly a pack a day to keep myself going. So let's start with, actually, let's leave the Twilight Masquerade for last. Let's do a Stellar Crown. So we'll rip a Stellar Crown. Here we go. I haven't done a lot of research on sets that I'm not chasing, so I don't know what the major chases are in any of these sets. But what we like here, we like cute cards, we like shiny cards, and we like fun cards. I might even do a video later on about cards that are basically worthless, but that have some really cool art, or at least art I like. So, Perugle, Fido, Charcadet. Now, they're really trying to push Charcadet, but I don't know if he's going to go over. Clang, Cling Clang, Jirachi, not Naruto, but, you know, very, very cool. Lapras, always an exciting card. Hey, Cleo, one day we'll have that life-size Lapras. We'll get that life-size Lapras. Don't worry. Koraidon, Motorcycle Vehicle, Diancie, Reverse Holo, Pangoro, Reverse Holo. I like Pangoro because I got a shiny one in the last Pokemon game, and so he became my best friend. And Clink Clank. All right, nothing too exciting, but to be honest, I won't know till I go over these cards. Oh, cool shine. And kind of see what they're worth. Definitely I'm going to send cards in at some point in my life. I'm not like a money bro, like, hey, it's worth so much. But at the same time, it's cool when things you have a hobby or engagement with have a value, or you can return some or trade them for cool 151 cards to fill out your binder. 151 and Destined Rivals are where I'm at. All right, guys, let's get on to the Obsidian Flames. Once again, know nothing about this set, but I do know I like the name of it. The Obsidian Flames. Very, very Dungeons and Dragons. Now, that's a fairly clean rip. If you guys are following my daily shorts, you know that I screw up my rips all the time. And then my good buddy Rio beaks me, and then he gives me a Rio rip rating. So also, hey, what's up, Rio? What's up, BBC? Okay, Combi. Diglett. Rowlet. Oh, that's interesting. There you go. Baltoy. Gramble. Malamar. Grumpig. He don't care about nothing. I instantly like this card more, and I'm sure it's average. But man, look at that guy. Oh, I saw. Did we see that, guys? There's something under this. That's exciting. Now I got to do this for the suspense because when I want to talk about Bunnelby. Man, look at him. I love him. But there's something behind this. We saw something. I don't know if it's good or great, but here we go. Hey, cool. Look at that. Palfin. And then Scolvillian. Okay, yes, we got a two-headed hot pepper type homeboy. But we got to look at this. Whoa, look at that. That's fun, guys. I have no idea what it's worth, but it's number 200 of 197. So for anyone who is jumping back into this or just kind of getting themselves acquainted with collecting, you see that number, focus, that number there, 200 of 197. So that if it exceeds the set number, you know you've got something. Now, what you have depends on the sets, how rare it is, and a bunch of other factors, but it should get you excited. So I'm going to sleeve this. But this card, we're going to look at it because it has got a really cool shine, a really cool foil to it. And I mean, come on, that is just a sick-looking card. Thank you, Pack, for giving me something on my first live video. And it kind of goes to show you, some of these cards really don't show how fun they are until you can get your hands on them and start appreciating the art. For those who don't know, Palafin is a dolphin who's like very basic and then can turn into a superhero version of himself. So that's guys, Trebone, that is a win. And you know, not gonna forget about that Bunnelby, because that is going into my list of cards I'm gonna put into favorites that aren't worth a lot, but it's worth a lot to me. Hey guys, super successful right now. I'm having the time of my life. So we got 2 more packs. Let's get at it. We have, Temporal Forces. Something about this pack is, now you're not here, but you can just, you can smell the excitement. So we got to go look at it. DDPP2526. I don't know if I said hi to you, so thanks for checking in. Whether it was by a mistake or accident, glad you popped your head into old Willy Rips and got it going. Yeah, for anyone out there in the universe, in the Pokeverse, I'm from Canada, from Edmonton, Alberta. You know, give her bud if you like the Alberta guy accents. You know, that's truly where I come in. Ramesh Q8D7V. Hi. Pitawave says hi. He says, whoop, 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 whoop. So if I ever post anything in my videos, the prices are always in Canadian. But I got a lot of buddies all over the world. My fiance lives in New Zealand. So hi to everyone out there. And yeah, I got nothing insightful. But we got cards, and that'll keep the people going. Mawile. Meditite. Oh, my brothers love Pokemon too. Literally. My literal brothers love the Pokemon. It's one of our defining features. In fact, that is my older brother's blue that he bought at Toys R Us in '98, and that's the red I got. And even here, yeah, it's fun. Well, we'll take a break. This is a Tiger Electronics Pokedex that was one of ours for Christmas, I'm sure, 1998-99. Still works. Pretty cool. All right, back to it. Perilous Jungle. Unpheasant. Airy. Yeah, man, it is cool. I think it is cool. LGM. I'm screwing this up, but that's okay. This Pokemon looks like they're definitely on an adventure. They're definitely on an adventure. Frostmoth, cool. Monster, cool. I like icy Pokemon, probably because I'm Canadian. And Koraidon. Okay, I know one of the gimmicks of some of these sets is having like ancient or future versions. I have no idea if that is a good card or a bad card or a valuable card. But it really doesn't matter as long as you're liking it and you can afford what you're doing. I'm amateur. I won't sleeve these all up in front of you. I'll just toss them to the side. But basically, until I know, I put anything that's a reverse holo into a sleeve, and then I can pull it out later if I don't think it's worth anything. I've got an old calculator from my college days because I have a background in tourism, and I had to take mapping classes, which I bombed at. But, C's do get degrees. And it's a really good tool for checking edges and centering and inspecting it. So I know nothing about grading, but I am putting together a little collection of cards I want to send off. Nothing major, but ones that could maybe get me a return or would just be fun to say I did. Wham. So we have the Paradox Rift. I did send some cards out for grading a couple years ago. Ones that I found or had under my bed from when I was a kid. And there are a lot of first edition shinies and shadowless. So to the 3 people who are watching this right now, leave me in the comments if you think it'd be a cool video or a cool live video if I pulled out my like 10 or 12 real classic, like 1998, 1999 vintage first edition Pokemon cards, and we can gush over the good old days. Okay, we got Onyx. Tinkatuff. Charcadet. Okay, Ramesh says yes. That's all I need. Flittle. Future Booster Energy Capsule. Like, I have no idea what that does. I don't play the game, but it just sounds like something fun. Okay, so we've got an ancient Screamtail. It's an attack for an ancient Jigglypuff. I have a Jigglypuff tattoo on one of my legs because I have a Smash Bros tattoo. All right, we've got Iron Bundle. I actually think me and my bro has this card. It seems familiar to me, but we like the snow now. Here we go. Seadra. I like Seadra. And Simisear. Pokemon. Oh, geez, I don't even know what's all in here. Cool. Simisear and Esperantha. Okay, so clearly I don't even know all what's going on. I probably thought that one of these cards, because they had cool names, was something special. See, amateur hour over here. But we have a reverse holo Seadra. I really like Seadra. I think it's a cool Pokemon, but I got love for all original 151s, basically. Simsear, I mean, the Monkey Trio, Simsear, Pansear, I can't remember the other one. I know they're trying, but come on. Eevee's already done it, so, and done it well. And then we have Esperanza. So, Espathra. I say that wrong every time. Espathra, obviously ESP, some sort of shiny, like, bowl cut psychic Emu or Moa. Moa for all my Kiwis out there. Moa. Oh, and Ramesh loves the monkey. Well, you know what? That's perfect because every Pokemon deserves a little shine, and that's why there's so many. So we can all find the ones that get us the most excited. So, way to go, Ramesh Q8D7V. I'm glad that card gets a little extra love from you. And your comment made it even a little happier for me. So, guys, we got one more left. Okay, yeah. Sweet beatboxing is what you get for free on the side at this joke of a live stream. But what we're going to do, guys, we're going to wrap it up here with this final pack. I've had a lot of fun doing this. This has actually been pretty successful for my first ever live stream attempt at this. Thank you, Ramesh, for all your engagement. Thank you, Cleo, and anyone else who jumped in. I've had a lot of fun. I think this was successful, and I feel confident enough that I would do this again. So let's rip up that Ghosty Twilight Masquerade for our last one, for our last live video. We've got Clefairy, just looking calm, cool, and collected. I think we got Clefairies in all of them. Shinx, Poltergeist, or Poltergeist? I don't know. I'm going to screw that one up, for sure. Varoom. Ice Bundle again. Ice Bundle, or Iron Bundle. He's in the ice, but he's iron, and he's got a bundle, so we'll take it. Probopass, this is another Pokemon I didn't really like till I started playing the TGC app, and then somehow I just really appreciate what the designers were going for with that one. Love Ball. Love Ball. Okay, Lucky Helmet, Reverse Hollow. Timber! You know, as a Canadian, maybe I should respect that more, you know. I know he's a builder, but the word timber really speaks to the lumberjack in us. And okay, guys, for the final one, here we go. We got Sinistcha. Damn, the one I can't pronounce anytime anyway. Sinistcha. Every time. Every time. You right there. Yes, you. We avoided you, so I didn't have to pronounce your name. And then you found me anyways. Well, if that ain't how the cookie crumbles, it's definitely how the Pokeball rolls. All right, cool, guys. That was super fun. So as we're rounding it out, thank you. What is it? Matic McChimcan. Awesome, cool. I butchered your name too. Hopefully you come back for all of the top of the line. Showing cutting edge pronunciation. But let's go over the real star of the day, guys, because this was super fun. And we get to have this awesome stand. But we pulled this awesome Palfin 200 of 197. Super fun card. I'm not going to say I love or hate this Pokemon. I love superheroes, so it's a really cool concept with the kind of Clark Kent and Superman. But this card itself, its design, its art, the symmetry in it, this is an absolute win. So we're going to consider that a banger. I still have no idea how this is supposed to display the cards I find. If anyone knows, tell me. We'll work on it in the future. Timber, but you know, Charizard doesn't always obey anyways, so you know, you can just lean there. So, once again, guys, thank you so much. Absolutely a blast. Say hi to the old Charizard and shout outs to the spirit of Al, my brother's original Blastoise. Until next time, guys, you can catch me on my daily rips and my horrible videos. But this was great. So, goodbye, everyone. And until next time, you know, let's rip her open and keep with the hoping.